Hello, dear family and friends. This is Elder Johnson. I'm in Campo Moral, Brazil. Today is transfers. Today is exactly 3 months from the day I came into the field. Hooray! It's been 12 weeks, and my training ends today. This morning we went in early and got on our emails and checked, and I'm not transferred. Companion's not transferred, and my best friend, Elder Zambrano, is not transferred either. We are all staying here in Campo Moral for one more transfer as far as we know. Elder Mortensen, also known as Elder Tapeworm, is being transferred to Londrina, where he will become a district leader. He's very excited. We are all excited for him, and we'll miss him. We all love him. He's an awesome missionary, very hardworking. This week has been an awesome week, very awesome week for me. As you can see, I'm in a happy, strange mood, wearing this Christmas hat thing with my two friends right here. Anyhow, so this week, let me think. This week was a fun week. Did a ton of teaching, a ton of lessons, ton of just visiting. We had, what was it? 12 possibilities for baptism on Saturday, and just teaching them. Okay, 12 possibilities. 11 of them were kids, and one of them was a lady by the name of Andrea, a member missionary work, awesome. Member brought her to church a few weeks ago, and she's been very interested, and we taught her, and she did get baptized on Saturday. Very excited, and 7 kids got baptized on Saturday. So had 8 baptisms on Saturday, awesome, and 5 confirmations yesterday on Sunday. Really awesome, really excited. Good. There's 4 boys that will be baptized in 2 weeks. They're so stinking excited. They're like bouncing off the walls excited. Every time we go see them, they're like, when can we be baptized? When can we be baptized? But they've got to go to church for at least 2 weeks, and they've got to have all the lessons. And it was really awesome just having those 7 kids get baptized, because that whole big, huge neighborhood, really poor, ghetto, like, people, like, their houses are seriously 2 rooms, sometimes only 1 room, made out of cement. I mean, the normal house in that neighborhood is probably 15 by 15 feet. A big house would be like 20 or 30 feet by 20 or 30 feet. Just these tiny little things. I mean, you could fit one of these houses in my family room at home. Like, that's the entire house. That is a front room, 1 bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen. Yeah, really small. William didn't get baptized on Saturday. We got his everything signed, permission from his parents. He's going to be baptized next Saturday, hopefully, yes. He had to go to Maringá, which is a city 2 hours north from here. His mom, he has no dad. His mom was put in jail for drug trafficking. And so him and his little sister, Catalina, have been living with their grandma the past 2 weeks. And their mom, can't go see him anymore, and all the grandma had to sign for that, which she couldn't sign her name. Her name's Maria, and she could only put a M and an A. Most old people here don't know how to read or write. So anyway, I was saying, we're going to have a really big primary in a few weeks. Our primary in the past was only about 4 or 5 kids, and now it's up by 5 more kids. 2 of the kids are 13, so they're going to be deacons in a few weeks. The neighborhood, so we got 5 more for sure's in the next 2 weeks, and a ton of youth are coming in, and we're teaching big groups. We'll teach we've got this designated tree where everyone will meet, and then we'll just go and we'll teach a lesson. And we usually have kids, we have kids 6 and 7 year olds, but usually between 8 and 16 years old there. And so we did baptize a 14-year-old last week. In the next few weeks, there's a few 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16-year-olds that want to get baptized. Parents there are like totally chill with whatever we do with their kids. Like, we went around a few weeks ago and asked if we could take them to church, and they said they didn't care. I mean, church would be good in their lives, is what they said. And it's really easy to get permission for them to be baptized. The parents don't give a little doohickey about what their kids do. It's kind of sad. But all the parents are like using drugs. There were a few families that were interested in we were teaching, but in the end they said we could keep teaching their kids, but they didn't want to continue because most of them didn't want to get married to be baptized, because it's like really expensive, and because they just don't want to get married. Free life. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, last week something happened. So William's mom went to jail about 2.5 weeks ago. Last week we were teaching the kids. There had been a big rainstorm, so all the little kids and the adults that were there that we were talking to and everyone went into a little house, tiny little house, all cramped inside as it downpoured for like half an hour, like steady downpour for a full half an hour. And talked, shared a lesson. I mean, if some of those people would just get married, I mean, there are so many people that would like to get baptized, but they're just too lazy to get married. I mean, it's so stupid. We do have one progressing investigator. He's 20 years old. He's not married yet, doesn't have a girlfriend. He's awesome. His name's Matthew. Or here it's like Matap. In English it's Matthew. In Portuguese it's like Matuas or something. Anyway, after that, we go out, do more teaching. Then it's about time for us to head back home, and one of the kids, William, he comes running through the street screaming, "Police, police!" And everyone totally like scattered and like in their houses, shutting windows, like chitty chitty bang bang when the witch man comes through and steals all the kids. Yeah, like shutting windows, everyone just scatters and disappears. So it's me and another Montetos standing there in the street. We're like, okay. And we turn and start going up the street, and just up the street there's all these police cars, and they had pulled a bunch of people out of their houses, and were like testing them for drugs, and the police let us by, and I didn't have to have my visa checked or anything like that, but which I had with me. I always have with me. And no one went to jail that day, but the next day everyone was pretty shaken up. Sounds like that happens quite a bit. And there's a lot of drug trafficking in that area. Oh. Something that happened on Saturday. So after the baptism, so the primary presidency here, awesome. They are totally awesome. The first week we brought the kids to church, they told the kids that in 2 weeks, yes, Saturday, they'd be having a big old primary party. Totally awesome idea. Not only did the kids that got baptized come, but pretty much their entire neighborhood. So we had like 30 kids. Well, not really kids, between the age of like 6 and there was a 16-year-old there. Yeah, so huge youth, kids, like, anyway. So after the baptisms, and I got a video of it with Elder Monteiro and I both did it, and I'll send it today. It's totally embarrassing and very tasty and sticky, and okay, they were doing pie in the face, and what they did, they had this table, these buttons you'd hit, and they would ask a question, and you'd have to hit the thing, and whoever got the wrong answer, the other person put a plate full of whipped cream into their face. And so President Jones, he likes us to call him Tyler, so Tyler told me that if I would do it, he would translate what I didn't understand in the question, and tell me and try to help me so I wouldn't have to get a pie in the face. He tells me later that he purposely translated wrong, so I would get the pie in the face. Very helpful. I love him very much for that. So the one kid who put a pie in my face, already a member of the church. Yeah, I got the answer wrong. Of course, I didn't. Honestly, I had no clue what she had said because I was so nervous. And the kid, he didn't just put the pie in my face. He put it on my face and rubbed it in my hair, and yeah, it was awesome. That was really fun. What else happened this week? Oh yeah, transfers today. I think I already said that. Last night. Last night. Yesterday I was very tired. Walked both sides of my area a few times. Yeah. My feet were about to fall off, and I felt, I was really tired. It was really hot yesterday. It being summer right now here, February. The end of February is the hottest part of the year. And then in March, it turns into fall. And then it gets cold in April, June, and July, and August. And then it turns back into summer right now. Yeah, summer. So it was really stinking hot yesterday. Hot today. We already went out at 9 o'clock this morning, and I was like dripping. Like in Virginia, back when I lived in Virginia, my face would be dripping from just the humidity. Yeah, it's like this. Or like that here. I love it. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. Elder Mortensen, Elder Tapeworm, he got a phone call saying that last night from the secretaries that he was being transferred out, becoming a district leader already.